On May 22nd, 2006, Robert Helphrey ate at this very bar, Peggy O'Neill's Irish Pub and Eatery. That was the last time he was ever seen, as he climbed into his Mitsubishi hatchback and was never seen again. He was 34 years old, and this was on May 22nd, 2006. He met his friends here at about 1:30, and after he left, he was supposed to meet his friend at his house and never arrived. There's a lot of waterways, both freshwater and saltwater, that have straight shot roads going into the water. That's what we're going to be sonaring today. If you guys are enjoying these missing persons cases, please do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. It really does help us spread awareness for these cases, and even if we're not able to provide answers for Robert's family, I'm sure another crew that can come down here and search more waterways can watch our video and see what places that we've searched. This is a 16-year-old missing persons case, and we're going to be looking for a Mitsubishi Outlander, blue and gray in color, with the license plate number G83NYD. We're going to begin our search and go to the first park, which is a straight shot down this road. It's what used to be a boat ramp. If you look at the maps back in 2006, there used to be a straight shot boat ramp going into the water. After that, we're going to be focusing on Robert's cell phone ping, which I have on my phone. We're going to be going to a water treatment plant, which is actually near the cell phone ping, asking them if they did sonar in that area, and if not, potentially they might let us sonar the water. So Lucas, if you look with me on the map here, so we're at the pub right now. You see this street, Palm Harbor Boulevard? If you go straight down this road and make a left at Florida Avenue, it dead ends into this park right here, which is known as Pop Stancil Park. Now, this is just a straight shot, and in my experience, you know, working with Adventures with Purpose and different things like that, most of the time, I mean, if you look into Robert's case, he had sleep apnea, he had high blood pressure, he was supposed to be tested for sleep apnea the next day, but he never went to the visit. So I'm thinking this is going to be our first place to search, Pop Stancil Park. We'll get the boats out, we'll get sonar, we'll get in the water. If we see anything that looks like a potential car, we'll mark it with a magnet, put a buoy on top, dive down, and that's what we're going to be doing today. If we do have time, we're going to go to one more boat ramp. That's the plan for right now, so hopefully we'll find Robert today. So this is the first spot we're going to be searching today. So we're 4.1 feet now, getting into this little inlet area right here. I think over by that dock it's going to get actually pretty neat. Range, I'm scanning 60 foot out. It went from 9 to 3.7 feet. We just got finished sonaring. It didn't get any deeper than 5.5 feet. You can see behind me too, it's getting pretty dark, stormy looking. So we're gonna head over to the next spot and hopefully we can get there and sonar that before it starts raining. We went over to the water treatment facility where his cell phone ping was, and I asked to speak to someone who could potentially give me permission to search the pond. The lady at the front told me on the intercom that I needed to come tomorrow morning. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back tomorrow morning and see what happens and ask for permission. Hopefully this body of water has been sonared before. Being that this is a 16-year-old cold case, I highly think that he is in his vehicle underwater. As for where, we don't know, but we did speak to the sheriff's department today and they might try to give us a call to potentially help them tomorrow. What I do know though is today has just been a day of running around, getting information, and sonaring, you know, 2 different locations and crossing off 2 other locations. I promise you, look, it kind of looks like a car. So look guys, we're looking at this right here. I don't know if this is a car or not, but come on. left right here. A buoy is marking what we think is a car or a silted in car. Luke and I are gonna suit up, check it out, and stay close. That's all I gotta say. There's probably gonna be some unwanted visitors in this Florida area. Anyways, we're gonna get to the truck and suit up and get in the water. When a car goes into the water, especially if it goes at a high speed, hits the water, and then, you know, there's a lot of air inside, so it's gonna float. And then, you know, over time, it probably takes about 5 minutes, but then it'll sink to the bottom. So, I mean, if this was 16 years ago, you gotta think if it's been 16 years, there's been the tide coming in and out, and probably a lot of sand and silt and stuff covering it.
So you think there's a car down there?
So we think that's what possibly that is. We're gonna have to dive it though to figure it out, but it'd be amazing if we solved that case too.
Oh, it's a $4. Yo, look at that!
Hey, there's a car.
LTS K78. Did you just find that? Right there? There might be a car in here, man. Keep that. That's awesome. I don't know what this is. It's so murky, I can't even see. Oh! What is this? It's something huge. Dude, there's oysters caked all over it. I don't know what it is. There's oysters caked all over it. I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know what that is though. It looks like some sort of big box. It's about the right size of a car. It was about 10 feet. I don't think we can pull it out. There ain't no way we can get this out. It's too buried. It's way too buried. I mean, you know, it could have made sense for a car if it was silted in, you know? That's why that's how you learn on sonar. All right, everybody, it's been a great day of searching for Robert. You know, we went to 3 different locations today, and I really thought that first spot was gonna be great. I had a couple of deep pockets, and we actually found this huge square piece of metal. It's like 10 foot long. We were underneath the water. It was covered by all these different barnacles. It is salt water down there, so it makes stuff look a lot different on the sonar, that's for sure, with all the clams and everything like that. But you dove down and he got a license plate. So if you guys can run that and let us know, you know, what kind of car it came off of. That car could be in here, it could just be buried, you never know. I didn't see any cars on sonar in this particular location. We're gonna be going to several different locations tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to both me and Lucas. I'll have Lucas' channel linked down in the description below. Please send him a subscription and tell him that Britton sent you. He's done a lot of hard work during these searches, and I'm hoping that tomorrow we might be able to go to that water plant. We might get permission from the officers, and we have several deputies that are actually getting in contact with us for this case. So who knows, he's still out there, and it's up to you guys and, you know, us as divers to, you know, potentially put a close to these cases. It's definitely sad for the family members that they haven't had any answers in over 16 years, and no one knows where he is. We're going to do everything we can with the resources that we have to try to see if we can solve a few cases as well. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. Good luck, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.